be back up. Maybe we're back up. Wiggles, are you out there? Can you hear me? Probably why the audio stopped. Let's see. I don't know what just caused that. It went down, but we're back up, I think. I mean, burn it down, 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 down. I wonder what the right way is. Because we can obviously rebuild it any way we want. So how should this look? So what are the options? So the obvious options are Diablo style, which does this weird like this till you get down to like your ultimates, and then there's little nodes. But I don't know if I like that. I'm a bigger fan of the fan. Because what I like about it is being able to do this. Like this type of thing, almost like diamonds. I kind of like this way better. The problem is, how deep do you want to get? And at what point do we want to use creativity to accelerate the combat? So think about this. What if, Wiggles, you there? Am I talking? I don't know. But I'm thinking. Okay, so what if you have this type, and then with that, you then build in a script. Okay, good. And you build in a script where you go at T, so at the target, strike, right? And then let's say heavy hit, and then do like an if statement. If health is less than 50%, bandage, else, strike. What if we built a small scripting language that you script your attacks into, and then that's what builds out, based on the timers and everything, your attack structure. Wiggles, thoughts? Did I need to do anything? Oh. Yeah. This is our last RLS script. All right, so now it doesn't do anything. Oh, okay, so I learned it. Oh, look there. Now we can set our actions. Okay. Now we got an action bar. So how do we get to this? Or we can build a new macro. Yeah, and then just keep adding commands. So like... Oh, okay, we gotta work on that. Okay, we learned Fleet Step, and Fleet Step gave us a reduced cooldown. So now, if we come here and attack the Wraith, our cooldown is faster. Yeah, now we're getting 2 hits in. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's increase our agility and strength. It says saving. Oh, it saved. Okay. And the no. What I mean is, okay. No, that okay. What I mean is let me show you over here in the macros. Let's name it. You just messed me up so bad. Let's say. Let's. Oh, we can't type in here. Okay. Okay, I like this idea. Okay, hold up. Okay, so we need a slight scripting language. or the macros that allow for less than equals or greater than if else and loops. That way a macro can be built as a command or a button, integrated with the commands built into the system or in skills. Also, their incoming attacks turn-based or they're timer-based. They're all based on skill, so agility, strength, all of their stuff is based on the same stuff. So what we're going to do is you can build out a precursory. Let me show my face here. You can build out a precursory script and then run that script in game, and that script then becomes a new button. So let's say like you're a magic user and you're doing a loop of like a lay strike or fireball, whatever, and then you draw a lay, which increases your MP, and then you fireball, but it only works till your the MP or the lay in the area is like below a certain point. Then you can't do it anymore. So it's got to be timer based, but it's all based on the timer. So you can only do one action at a time. So it becomes kind of like chess. You're doing attack, counterattack, attack, counterattack, motion, motion, attack, counterattack. But, oh, the death wraith is back. I like this. Yeah, look, yep. There's the language design. We're building our own script. So it's got, yeah, lay, HP, enemy. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. It's exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, after this, we're not going to be able to do anything else. Yeah. And what limits what limits it is the other player's rotation. So think about like you press one button as an attack loop. We'll do an attack loop once it's built up. And then now we got to build smart enemies that parries an attack or interrupts a loop. Like so you've got to build in strike counter strike capability. And then in a PvP zone, the players are doing that strike counter strike, strike, defend, parry, and then that screws up the other player, then strike, and then you got to find a motion. Yeah, that's an awesome notion. Great. See, Wiggles, you're always ahead of the world. You didn't know we were a gaming company, did you? This is tobacco, by the way. Nothing else. Nothing crazy. Please don't think it is. It's a pipe. It's not cigarettes. All right, let's see how this looks. So we're in the loop. Yeah, see, okay. So let's name this. Yeah. All right, I think, whoops. I think we can go after the slime matriarch now with what we got. So let's rest first. Oh, my legs. Yeah, I gotta fix this. So, west, north, east. All right, let's see what we got now that we've got a better attack and we're leveled up a little bit. Here we go. Here we go. We died 2 levels ago. We're not dying now. Although she's like done. Look at there. So up, west. There we go. We'll talk to Casper. So now that quest is done. Okay, so yeah, we're about to not be able to do anything else for a moment. Okay, we'll figure that out later. We're at least getting the core loop done, and that's what's important. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. We did fantastic work tonight. We got to crazy places. We've got a good idea about what we're going to be able to do. So when we come back into this on Saturday, because I'm trying to keep Wednesday and Saturdays, we're going to do game dev Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. We're going to work on Alto and everything else. But this is great. This is exactly where we want to be. So thanks, guys. This was fantastic. Sorry for the mid cutoff. I don't know what happened there, but we will see everybody later. And we will, hey, keep creating, engineering, and playing. This is what we're here for. You know, I say this all the time. Make sure you're kind of reviewing everything. I've got, you know, over here on this side, and I'll kind of show you. Let me bring this over. While all that's building, I'm over here monitoring the database schema for everything that's being made, because so much of this is based off of the backend database. So a lot of that code that's generating for a MUD is actually generating back end code. A lot of the core code we've already reviewed. So this part of it we're monitoring as we're creating stuff and then going into the table. So why I'm looking over here so much is actually going into the different columns to find out what got created as we're looking at each item. So, you know, can't show everything because obviously we're going back and forth. But the cool thing is there's a lot of cool stuff happening, right? Again, you know, AI is an enabler, it's not a replacer. So keep that up. Make sure you know what you're building. Make sure you know what you're touching, and go from there. So as always, hey, keep creating, keep engineering, keep playing. It's fantastic being with y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. Oh, great song.